date in the title is wrong. Wait, date? Oh, I typed it a little bit wrong. What the heck? Today is 22nd and 22nd. That's totally right. Erica Santos. Like, after getting both character and using them in JP, it's a Santos. Santos is just much more easier to use than Erica is. And also, hello everyone. By the way, I think like it has to be the sister, but like if it's not the sister, because like if they want to change around the schedule for some reason, the community rage will be so much. Believe it better Santos Erica. I have like a whole script ready already, like in case like it's Santos come out, so I can make my video faster without. It's Erica. In short, because the Erica is easier to use. No, I know. Wait, why did I say that? It's the Santos because the Santos is easier to use than Erica. And also, speaking of which, anniversary is also close for the Japanese version too. Which also means that it's soon about time for me to make another ranking video again. Give my sister, I have 17 Halo's in store for Erica. I'm gonna not pull for D3 and try to get video on her on either Slash of Hay or the Voldu. Huge Up is so far away though. Like, Huge Up is Celestia almost 1 year far away, so you don't really have to do that.
Hi everyone.
Hello. Is Safe Erica worth it? It's not.
Hope everyone enjoyed that horse gameplay.
Like the last time I know, right? Like the last time I know, when a person obtained Erica A4, like bad stuff happened to them, so just better not to get that.
So we had that perfect opportunity.
Wasn't there something about Erica breaking the game? That was. Erica was like, she is a beloved character in JP, and she also come with the phone change mechanic. And also, easy double cast and 10 hit at the time when she was released in JP, so she was very hype. Until we get like Audio and Santos and realize that they are much easier to use than Erica is apparently.
And for anyone who has guided on the Triangle Strategy crossover, I hope some people here have been lucky enough to get Frederica and Roland. But yeah, it's their very first rerun. No Octopaths today, but they will return. We do save
it's
those
been
for
3 months. They want a
special
big
occasions.
payday.
We had it for Octopath Day, and then we usually save it for around April Fool's streams. And so our stream last time was closer to April Fool's than this stream. You got U10 rolling. That's great. Yeah, we do enjoy some horse gameplay.
Indeed.
Also, for those who are interested, we're not going to like go over their details and stuff like that, but Roland and Frederica were buffed when they were released in Global last year, and so those buffs are maintained, and we will actually be showing them off in gameplay, so you'll be able to see them along with some of our new travelers. For those who are interested to learn more about Roland and Frederica. You didn't know that? Wow. Well, I'm glad we were able to share that information. But with that being said, we can head into...
How big was Federica buff?
So as noted,
How good was
today
Federica
is our
buff, like
April
in the end of
22nd
JP?
Tavern
Because it was JP
So as
is...
usual, we're gonna welcome Octopath travelers to our
Federica is
Tavern
strong,
Talk
okay? Like,
stream
the
today.
3 characters they give double
And
cast
make sure
to, they
that
all
we
see
talk
play
about
again.
Alaune or slides.
Odette, Federica, and Cecily, all 3 of them see play again as top tier DPS now. Apparently just giving character, giving DPS double cast, it just make them very
So
strong.
everyone's looking forward to that. And I will also confirm, last time we did only have 3 eligible regions. We do have Germany and France included in this one. So those who live in Germany and France, I can happily say you guys are included for this giveaway this time. So you can definitely check out the rules. Just to note, obviously, giveaway is not open yet, and it will not open until after we're done with our stream slides, and we'll have a entry period then for players to enter. So there's no point of trying to enter now. But yes, we'll be doing the giveaway later in stream. So we're excited to give away some more Octopath COTC dice bags. And for those who did win last time, those prizes were sent out last week, and I have gotten confirmation most of them have arrived. So if you haven't received yours yet, I know a few are still out there on the way, but I do know most of our winners have received them. Especially today, I know there's quite a few that were delivered today. So I hope everyone is enjoying their lovely dice bags. And then yes, we will be heading into gameplay with a dev build, and we'll be previewing new travelers and new content. And as usual, we'll be rolling the dice, and we'll be wishing everyone happy travels. But yes, we got a very fun stream lined up for today. And if we want to head into our slides, we can do so, and I can hand it over to Limit to talk about our very first thing.
Of course. So, again, it's time to remind everybody that we would like everyone to know that the job training race for Merchant and Cleric is still ongoing.
By the way, curious question, right? But I just say if the game is saying they're gonna do like a catch up to the JP version, so like they're gonna rush, like very rush some of the banner, but eventually you will catch up the JP for the EN version. Will you guys prefer if EN is catch up the JP, or if EN is behind
In
JP?
regards to the community missions, we've already achieved tier 3 for the number of entries and tier 2 for the repost and shares. I think we just need 200 more shares.
Isn't he doing that right
now? So
yeah, the CN server is already at the store of all 7.
The race post is pinned currently on X and on Facebook, so ease of access for you. And before the race forum closes,
Good
please,
question,
as always, make sure that you have
I know that
filled out
because like
Google form.
the
Entries from those
the
who
other
do
game
not
of
fill
Square
out the
Enix,
Google
like
form will
World
not be
Division, they
counted
also
and
did
will
a
not
catch
be
up.
valid. In
It
order
was
to
a
keep
bit of a
things
mess,
fair,
but I
we
think
just
they
wanna
catch
make
up to
sure
the JP
everyone
version now.
is reminded
Isn't
about
JP going
this.
really slow right now? Or am I
Also,
saying
we
it's
did want to
behind?
note that
Yep,
for these
it's 1 year
races,
behind. You
all
guys are
players
exactly 1
should
year
be
behind,
recording a
kind
new
of.
attempt
Like if we're
for
getting
entries. So
Solistia like
basically,
this
no old entries can
this
be used
anniversary,
for
then you guys are
newer,
1 year behind.
introduced cups and or returning cups. And for those who are also wondering, rewards for the race will be delivered on May 22nd after the entry period ends. So keep that in mind as well. We also know those who are watching may be asking when the Gertrude Cup race rewards
Yeah,
will
so
be
I saw the
delivered, and the rewards for
Chinese
that
version
race
of
will
the
be
game,
delivered
right?
this
And they have so much improvement.
So keep your
They
eyes out
have
for that.
Octopath 1 graphic
Yeah,
on
thank you guys
mobile.
once again for everyone who participated in the job training race so
Like
far,
not even
and for making
JP got
it a
graphic that
successful
good.
community race.
60 FPS and like the whole shadowy thing that Octopath 1 have.
For this race, and the race will be closing at.
Then again, they
12
also like
p.m.
arrive with a
Pacific
lot
time,
of
which is time.
centering for some character too. Like Tavern actually has clothing now, like in one of the pictures I saw.
But you'll at least have some time to still submit
And also
your
a new
entry
character
to validate
too.
your entry
Hopefully we'll know more
if
about them
needed,
later
before we do
eventually.
actually close the race at a reasonable time for us to close it specifically. But yes, it will be open for another 2 weeks, so there is still quite a bit of time to enter and consider getting your entry ready. And we have obviously received quite a few entries already within our first week. But since this is a job training race, job training races do last for 3 weeks, 21 days. So yeah, there'll be 2 more weeks that this is open. And then yes, as Limit noted, for those who are running for the Gertrude Cup race rewards, those will be delivered later this week on Wednesday. Yep. Yeah, it is definitely perfect timing.
Oh, I need that now. Like
So,
JP doesn't even have the 60
We can
FPS.
head into our very first trailer for today, if we'd like.
Uh,
So let's take a look at our very first trailer. for today's stream.
I'm expecting Alga was not Oh wait, of course I forgot every single time. I'm doing this like for almost a year now. They always show the story trailer first. Also, I might just give up. I haven't even done Bestow Watch 7 yet. It's just too much work right now. I guess I just watch a cutscene on YouTube or something. Chapter 8 has part. Yep, Chapter 8 was so big that it's split into 2 parts. But I guess for EN, they should come together though. The Heavenly Gate open long last. The Gate of Osa. Honestly, I hope they revisit this in future Octopath game, because we always have Gate of Finish 1 and 2, so hopefully we got 1 too for Osa. There should be one more final scene, I think.
And
they didn't show it, like in the JP version.
Restorer Ball, Chapter 8. So yes, we are very happy to announce that the next
By the way, does
chapter
anyone
of
else
Restorer
think
Ball
that
will be arriving on the
that the
24th,
news
which
of
will be this
Santos, like in
Wednesday.
the art
I
and
know as
all,
many
like kind of
people
look a
already
bit
know
like
from the
Sephiroth?
trailer, you may
It kind of
have
look a bit like
seen
Sephiroth,
part
right?
one
Especially when it's like safe with
as
Sephiroth.
noted, just like Bestower Bell Chapter 6 before, Bestower Bell Chapter 8 was originally released as a Part 1 and Part 2 in the JP version upon release. We're happy to share, though, that just like Bestower Bell Chapter 6 before, both parts of Chapter 8 will be available on the 24th for the global version. We only showed off Part 1 of the trailer to not spoil too much of the finale for all of you here.
Oh yeah, that was
But
part
we
2
will also be sharing
trailer.
a Part 2 trailer next week on socials. So you can look forward to another trailer coming out next week on socials. But yes, just to confirm, both Part 1 and Part 2 will be releasing this week.
Oh. Oh, actually I remember now, because...
So yeah, as you guys may have noticed in the trailer,
Gosh, it's gonna be one long chapter. I did like the whole part 2 on stream and the whole part 1 on stream. And just the part 2 on stream, it took me like 8 hours, and even after 8 hours I haven't beat the boss yet. So combine that with part 1, it should be around like...
a new weapon series.
I guess if you go in blind without knowing what the character, without the enemy weaknesses, the fight is probably gonna take around half a day, like 12 hours in total, the entire
So
chapter.
you can very much customize these weapons.
Did JV get both at the same time? Nope, that's why they part.
And that will show off in gameplay later.
It's a big
They do have
chapter.
those weapons available, and they do have quite
The
a few
first,
souls already
the first part is the dungeon
but,
part,
yeah,
and the
we
second
will
part
put
is like
2
the
souls of war
storytelling
and 2
part,
souls of mastery.
and also like the
So you
last
can
boss
make it
fight
very
part.
character specific, and you can get all those enhancements for those skills.
The Santos
you guys can
isn't.
look forward to seeing some more details about that when we go into gameplay.
No,
So
it's more
we'll
like
definitely
the.
show
It's like the other
showcases
form,
some
like you know, like
experiences.
Sephiroth like
But yes,
has like this
we do
angel-y
have
looking
everyone
form,
excited
right?
to
So I was
embark
thinking
into
that
the chapter of
Santos
Bestower
looking like that too.
We know from her
'Cause
fan experience, this is certainly something you won't want.
You
to
noticed,
miss.
right? He also has like one
We are
wing,
very excited
like he also has
ourselves to
one
get
wing,
to
Santos,
play this episode.
in his art too. So it's kind of similar to that
It's
part.
been a long time coming, but yes, looking forward to Bestower Bell Chapter 8. Yeah, and that's actually a good thing to point out, because I know other people pointed out to remember that potency souls do not stack if they're the same skill. So it's better for you to get 2 different skills, and that's when Dust comes in to be able to reset those souls if you do land on 2 same skills. But still, being able to equip all 4 of those souls on a weapon is pretty.
No
great.
memory travel to fight final boss and hope to do this though. Let's see.
So,
No renew,
that being
huh?
said, though,
No Alaune. That's gonna be
not
rough.
it. Should we take a look?
But it should be
at
fine though,
another trailer?
because I remember
Another trailer?
Another trailer?
I remember someone in JP managed to beat it unreleased with the 8 original Traveler,
another trailer.
like the 8 Octopath 1 Traveler.
I'm sure.
And he somehow beat like the boss with it, and I'm surprised that he did that. So it should be
let's hold
fine,
another
just
trailer just for a
super
limit.
hard.
Please. I need it.
All right. For limit, let us look at our next trailer for today.
Oh, so it is Erica. It's even her theme.
共に参りましょう。闇を払うために。
Dun 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 dun.
ありがとう。
Gosh, I miss Morris. He has a good sprite too. It should release him as a character.
すべて終わらせる。未来を切り開く。ここから祖国のために。せめて答えあり。
Tenacious Royal Sword. That's what it's called.
ここからはあ。ここから。
Won't change. Warrior form.
祖国のために我が剣を
That music player update.
祖国のためにすべて終わらせる
The guy on Reddit. Are you talking about the one that's making meme every day? Just kind of sad because I like the meme that he posting.
守るべきものは受け継がれる
Which is Alaune is also hidden.
Well, there you go. There you go. Once again, talk about a long time coming. But we do have Alika arriving as a playable traveler this week. And I think I saw just maybe a little bit of excitement in chat there, just maybe a little bit. But yes, we're very excited to announce that Alika will be the next traveler memory arriving to Octopath COTC. She will be available this Wednesday as part of the 2.10 update. So as noted in the trailer, the mighty princess from Adoris with unparalleled swordmanship is finally here as a playable traveler, and she will be a warrior. As you probably witnessed in the trailer, Alika will be able to shift between two different styles. As noted within the trailer, she will be able to shift between her monarch style and her warrior style, with her battle skills holding different added effects depending on which style she's currently holding in battle. We'll obviously show that up in the dead build, but it's very easy to quickly switch between both styles, and so you can do that before any attack, basically, which is really cool. It's a really cool feature to see.
Buying all that
see
pay
it,
would be
but I'm the
having
most
a
excited
credit.
about this. I'm smiling ear to ear, and I
Yes.
cannot wait to have her. I've been waiting for so long.
You know, this is gonna be a busy week for me.
For those who aren't aware, Limit here is a very big fan of Alika and has been awaiting here for quite some time.
If A100
Elka
was a
and
thing,
Ian
I'm
anniversary and
just letting you all know
JP
that right
had to
now.
make like 3 different video.
So yeah, I know there's a lot of excitement for Alika, and we will go into
Did I go
more
nothing
detail
spend every
about
single movie
Alika
and try to
and
get
her
an
skills
other
in just a
NTO
moment.
since I have a first copy?
But before that,
You'll be fine with just the first
you take a look at
copy
another
with
trailer?
Erica.
Dang, another trailer?
just maybe. Classic, but wait, there's more.
The better is the
Let's take a
surprisingly
look
internal
at
usage.
another trailer.
Character-wise, Erica is better, but usage-wise, Alaune is. I miss him too. His video was so good though. It was so good quality. It's just sad that he left.
守るべき未来がある どうか共に前へ進みましょうやー未来をこの手でお気をつけて
They can start the demo right there. That's like the only good skill she has.
やー未来をこの手で
I guess the 4-eye skill is niche too. It can be helpful.
これやりました私が闇
A0 is okay. You only A0 for her. You don't even need Ultimate 10 because she'll always be in the back line generating boost point.
Well, there we go. So once again, to confirm, not only will Alaune be arriving this Wednesday, but we also will have EX Alaune.
Alaune!
So, Alaune now graces us with her EX job as a dancer and will be appearing as a Traveler Memories this Wednesday along with Alaune. And as you guys have noticed, these two royal sisters are here to make their mark on Octopath COTC. So EX Alaune now dons the job as a dancer in her traditional costume in the hopes of reviving the royal court's rituals of Adoris. With her vestments, she resembles the maidens of the Isle.
How about Elga A4? Elga A4
also,
is...
just a fun little fact here.
It's a
both
curse,
Elga
I
and EX
guess?
Alaune are actually
You can get it, but...
and the 101st.
Just be careful, something bad might happen, I guess.
New travelers to come
It might not happen, but probably nothing will happen, but just
after
something
the
bad might
initial
happen.
launch. So starting from Tressa,
Twice
till
did
now,
the Elga A4 curse
they
strike.
are the 100th and 101st
Ah.
to come to the global version of Octopath COTC. Which, yeah, it does feel very poetic for them to be that. But yeah, we have officially seen 100 and 101
A4.
travelers come to Octopath COTC since the original.
Yeah, kind of, in a way.
So, we will proceed to go into detail about EX Alaune and Alaune skills separately, but we will go into details about their guidelights first, and then we will detail Alaune, and then we will detail EX Alaune when it comes to their skills for you guys. But yeah, it is very coincidental timing to see them be at 100th and 101st, so I thought that would be a really cool thing. Yeah, pure poetry. I thought that would be a fun thing to share with everyone here. So, beginning this Wednesday on the 24th, there will be 4 new guiding lights that will be available from the 24th until May 15th. So there will be Step Up Traveler of Memory Alaune, which will be a paid Ruby guiding light with that will only feature Alaune. Step 1 will step up as usual.
Wait, is he pronouncing Elga name wrong? Like he's pronounced like without the R? It's just like Elga?
And then there'll be 50% chance for that 5-star traveler to be Alaune. There also be.
Well, I guess he is pronouncing the R, but like it's very quiet, I guess.
That will only feature Alaune.
But I don't keep hearing Elga though.
Step Up Traveler Memories EX Alaune. This too will be a paid Ruby guiding light and will only feature EX Alaune. Step 1, the step up will be 100 paid rubies, and step 2 will be 200 paid rubies, and step 5 will guarantee a 5-star traveler with a 50% chance of that 5-star traveler to be EX Alaune.
And
there will also be Traveler Memories EX Alaune, which will be a free Ruby guiding light and will only feature EX Alaune. Players will be able to obtain fragments Alaune by guiding any 4 of these guiding lights. So you can guide any 4 of these.
Yep, I can only hear Elga.
Fragments for all 4. And you can trade 150 fragments Alaune, or 200 memory fragments for EX Alaune or Alaune's Sacred Seal. But yeah, we will have 4 new guiding lights arriving this Wednesday, and I'm very excited to guide on them. I know,
At least it isn't Erika.
My entire stash.
It's found Erika because Erika is her Japanese name, so. Or Erika.
Yeah, and I also do have.
I thought he's saying like Erika though, but
right now too. So
but I'm fine with either Erika or Erika.
Since
it's like 2 ways to say her name. Same for Alaune too. Like I know her English name is Alaune, but it's also Alaune in JP. I just like saying the Japanese name more. And katakana.
So we will go a little bit more into details about both Alaune and EX Alaune and their skills, just to let everyone know. We do have quite a bit that we do want to detail for Alaune because Alaune is very specific in the sense that she can
keeps saying Alaune.
So I'll hand that over to Limit in just a second. But yeah, you guys just have to wait and see to,
I don't like hearing much English.
that will detail.
This Alaune 181 or O10 First Snyder, you get an awakening for Alaune. It's better to just like exchange it. But I guess if you want to use it,
is a skilled warrior.
Use it on her
who can switch
ultimate
between
10.
Two different forms during battle, and she can strike light, dark, and sword weaknesses.
Warrior
Elrica's support
and
skill, Style Shift. Warrior will see when selecting a command, Elrica can switch between Monarch and Warrior styles. While in Warrior style, she raises her own sword damage dealt by 30% and grants damage limit up with the effect of 50,000. Her support skill, Royal Tenacity, when in Monarch style, gain 1 tenacity point when using a battle skill, regardless of attack.
I just somebody knock over. The heck do you want to buff? Like, what the heck do you want to buff Elrica? She hasn't even released her buff in JP yet, but I feel like you should not buff Elrica because people will still fall for her anyway, so there's no point.
It exploits the light weakness, and the damage
At least definitely the same, the exact same.
Sword attack. With 3 or
This is the
more
exact same
tenacity
format
points,
as
she can consume
Barcelona
3
Banner 2, but
tenacity
because it was
points to
arriving a bit
activate the skill
early,
twice, and the
EM
follow-up
player
will
base
not
got mad.
consume SP. While
But
in the warrior
it's
style,
always like this now for
she also
JP. Like whenever there's a
exploits the
double memory character banner, it's
Brilliant
always
Royal
split
Slash
up
will deal
so
physical
you can
sword
focus on
damage
one.
to a single foe with a potency of 290. It exploits the light weakness.
Oh yeah, Elrica is actually useful too because recently they released the 6-star Ticklin, right? So you actually do the tower again, but this time it's the EX2, not EX1. So on the EX Warrior Tower 2, it's like much harder. Elrica is actually serving as a decent healer compared to just our old Eddies out here because she has a regen for Warrior, so...
And recover 1 BP. In her Monarch style, she gains a tenacity point, 1 tenacity point to be exact. And in Warrior style, with 1 or more tenacity points, she consumes that point to activate a skill twice. And her follow-up, of course, will not consume SP.
I don't think
Then
she needs
there
triple
is
cash.
Royal Hopeful Prayers,
If
which
Elrica
will
wants to be
grant the
used
entire
again,
front
right?
row
Elrica
automatic
needs to
HP
gain
recovery
faster
for
way
2
of gaining
turns
points.
with a potency of 110.
She need to gain,
While
I
in
guess, call
Monarch
it tenacity
style,
point
will
now,
raise
but
their max HP by 50%
Elrica gaining
for 2
points
turns,
slowly is a
and while in
weakness, and
Warrior
why she
style,
does not see
with
as
1 or
much
more
play
tenacity
as she
points,
used to
if you
be.
consume that tenacity point, it will grant self HP barrier with a potency of 50% of the user's max HP, and it does not stack.
Like if Elrica
Then
gained
there
2
is
points per
Royal Flame
action maybe, or
Conviction.
gain 3
When
points per
used under
action,
Monarch style,
or she's like start the
it
battle with
raises
like 9
the crit
points,
and
then
damage
it
of
will
the
make
entire
Elrica good,
front
I
row
think.
by 10% for 2
She need that
turns.
nephew treatment.
And when used under Warrior style, it raises her own sword damage dealt
Reminder that
by
JP doesn't even
30%
have
for
triple
3
cast
turns.
yet.
Then there is Royal Blade of Order, which will deal physical sword damage to a single foe with a potency of 170. While in Monarch style, lower their physical attack and elemental attack by 15% for 2 turns. And then while in Warrior style, lower their physical defense and elemental defense by 15% for 2 turns. Then we have Elrica's ultimate.
Also, I would say it's kind of sad they haven't expanded on this more because I thought like when they introduced Elrica as a form change character, right? They have so many potential to introduce so many cool characters with this concept, but they don't.
She will raise
That button on the top right whenever you switch to Elrica other form, it's mostly used for latent power now, so I wish they do more phone change though. I thought it was very awesome. But I guess if anything it's much more work because you need like 2 different sprites for that or something.
I am so hyped. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why.
As noted,
sadly.
obviously there's a lot to be able to experiment with in the fact that she is able to switch between Monarch and Warrior style. And as you guys have noticed, with many of her skills, there is the potential chance to double cast skills. Basically, if you do have enough tenacity points to be able to use, depending on which style that she's currently using. So there's definitely quite a bit that you can do with Elrica here, and quite a bit to explore with the fact that she basically can go in two different styles with any right before you do any skill, basically. And obviously, we'll be showcasing that off in gameplay later today, and we can explain it a bit more in detail then. But yeah, there is quite a bit to obviously know with her skills, and just the sheer fact that she's able to switch styles on the fly.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, very cool and very, very worthy of her debut as a playable traveler.
How many points should I have for switching to Warrior? I need 4.
So cool. Oh,
You want 4 to be able to double cast twice during break, but that's also a problem because
I hope
building point is a problem, especially when the enemy is only with the dock. So
it's just very cool to see Elrica finally as a playable traveler. So, should we take a look at her sister next, who takes on a new form herself with her EX job?
Alaune.
So, as noted, EX Alaune is an adept dancer who can buff allies and replenish their BP. EX Alaune can also lower the ice and fan resistance of foes with her skills. EX Alaune's support skill, Ice Bolt Revelation, we'll see when EX Alaune is in the back row, impart entire front row with elemental attack 10% up, and raise ice and lightning damage by 10%. Her support skill, Elemental Boost on switch, front/all, we'll see that when EX Alaune switches rows, impart the entire front row with elemental attack up 10% and elemental defense up 10% for 1 turn. Her battle skill, which as many people probably noted in the trailer itself, Invigorating Prayers will raise BP recovery amount of all allies by 1.
And that is the only skill that matter.
And will end if another action is performed. Alaune is rendered unable to act, or SP runs out. The continued SP cost is 220 for each turn. Yes, she can basically keep.
It's kind of like Ringu, right? You know Ringu has 2 skill, the 2 channel skill, the healing one and the buffing one, right? And you know that Ringu has other skill beside that skill, right? But you never use that skill because you just use the 2 main channeling skill of her. The same for Alaune. You can use the other skill of Alaune, but you're just mostly gonna use the boosting, the boost point one.
EX Alaune will move to the back row, and this action does not count as switch-in. And Gospel of War will raise physical attack, elemental attack, and crit of the entire front row by 15% for 2 turns. Yeah, the creating the SP fan for EX Alaune would
Can you get a
very
channel
great
cast
for
down
delivering
to 100
players.
SP?
Unfortunately, we have that ability with souls to be able to stack on a ton of SP.
Yeah, that's boosting. Without boosting it's 220, but with boosting it should be down to 100.
And then moving on to some of her other skills. So, Gospel of Protection will raise physical attack, elemental defense, and speed of the entire front row by 15% for 2 turns, and the chance is reflected on the second turn. And then we have Wild Icy Tribute. We'll see EX Alaune act faster during turn and deal elemental ice damage to random foe 4 times with potency 45. Afterwards, EX Alaune will move to the back row. This action does not count as switch-in. Fan's Grace Tribute will see EX Alaune act faster during turn and deal physical fan damage to random foe 3 times, potency 65. Afterwards, move to the back row. Action does not count as switch-in. Ice Shatter Ode will deal elemental ice damage to a single foe 3 times, potency 65, and will also lower ice resistance by 15% for 2 turns. And then similarly, we do have Fan Shatter Frolic, which will deal physical fan damage to a single foe 3 times, potency 65, and this skill will lower fan resistance by 15%.
How much SP is good for Alaune EX
so
fan?
skills to be able to lower the ice resistance and
all of
fan
them?
resistance, so she,
You want Alaune to have at least 1,000 SP for her to be infinite.
pretty well with ice team too, if you want to deal some potent ice damage. And then
Cool way of the anniversary. This is not right. This is not a break, trust me. Alaune is still used in JP right now, so it's fine to pull for her, because you're definitely gonna need her, or else you're gonna need to pull for either Ogen or Kiruns, or Kyuns, his name is Kyuns now.
And the count does not increase when
And I'm pretty sure, I think, if you want a boost point source from someone, it's better to get it from Alaune, because it's like front and back, while for Ogen and Kyuns, it's only like just the front row.
Yeah,
and it's also this one's infinite too.
5. Pretty wild. That's the one here noted in chat. So yes, I hope everyone is excited, not only for Elika, obviously, but EX Alaune, the 2 Adore sisters who will be arriving this
You spell it
Wednesday
wrong, but
to Octopath
Kyuns is super
2CC
far away.
to
Ogen is really good. You don't have Premier
travelers,
X. Yep.
along with their 4 guiding lights. And to not only celebrate
Like that's the thing, okay? In JP right now, it's a norm to have.
and also
It's a norm to be able to boost twice during a break.
there will be some log
If you
improvements
cannot
that
boost
will
twice
end
during a
over
break,
to
then
into
you're probably lacking some boost point regeneration. But
Of course. So, to celebrate the release of Bestower of All Chapter 8, Elrica and EX Alaune We're excited to announce that all players will be able to receive 3 login bonus rewards between April 24th and April 26th. On April 24th, all players will receive 200 rubies. On April 25th, all players will receive 100 EX Alaune Guide Stones. And on April 26th, all players will receive 100 Elrica Guide Stones. We hope you all look forward to claiming these rewards later this week, because I know I will.
Yes. No, as in the chat, 200 rubies is definitely a nice thing. So yeah, I hope everyone looks forward to these login bonuses. And as noted, they'll be delivered between the 24th and the 26th of this week. So Wednesday through Friday of this week.
In case the guys don't bug yet, I do not know about that one.
One other nice cool thing that we do have to announce is we do also have one more special guide light to announce for this week that we all want to let you know about. And I will hand it over to Limit again to talk about that.
Of course. So, and bear with me, this is a mouthful. The Celebrating the End of Bestower of All Hopes guide will be available from April 24th until May 15th.
I remember they doing
The
this.
End of Bestower of All. This will be a free Ruby 10 guide that will be able to be done only once and will cost 300 free rubies.
I remember them doing this in
There will be a
JP.
guaranteed 5-star Traveler, guaranteed in slot 10. Travelers available for this guiding light will include
Also,
those who are
as a note, okay,
Chance
because it
Encounters,
might look
Champion Memories, and
bait. What do you mean bait? This is
until
it's 300 rubies for a
April
guarantee
24th.
5-star. How is
The
this
only
bait?
travelers that won't be included are Sacred Blaze Travelers, Seasonal
Like
EX
you spend
Travelers,
like it is a
Crossover
banner with like
Travelers,
every 10 posts a
and
guarantee
EX
5-star. Will you say that's
and
bait or not?
Elrica. And as a
Because
reminder,
at
this will
anything you
be
can at least
a
exchange the
once-only
stuff for
guidance
something
for all
better.
players.
Like
So
you pull in
can
a 6
only
time,
do
you
this
guarantee
10
a stuff
guide once.
for one
But
other
we hope that
person.
You guys look forward to this special guiding light. I know that we are.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely seeing quite a bit of excitement here in chat.
Like how is
about
this bait,
guidance.
okay? Like you can also
I know
get
I
one of
look
the
forward
memory
to it
character
myself.
too.
I'm hoping, fingers crossed, I get 17 per Minio. Fingers crossed, because yes, champion memories are also included too. But yeah, as Limit noted, and we also just clarified, this will include 5-star travelers within chance encounters, champion memories, and traveler memories, excluding EXLNA and Elrica. So I'm very excited to do this guide, and I'm very excited to see what everyone else gets for their guaranteed 5-star traveler in slot 10.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Eddie guy has someone else hearing it too.
very excited.
During the Chief for
I know
5-star,
it's, like,
yeah. I would probably pull on
Stacked up
some
against me, but I
in
would also
JP if they
love
release this
to
as the
do
banner.
talk. I'd love to get her to A2 because she has so many great skills, but we will.
And also it's one time only, so it's not really bait.
But
Yeah.
just to clarify
ahead.
once again, this will be a once only guide, so you only be able to do it once. But yes, it will be 300 rubies, 300 free rubies to be able to do this guide.
Wait,
And
is
you'll be
people
able to get
wait,
a
do people
guaranteed
think
5-star
that the sound you think that
And
this
remember,
banner
you
is
get
pay?
200 free
It's free
just by
rubies
logging
banner.
in. So,
That's
you
why
know,
it's not
you
bait.
just
If it's
do that.
pay, I would say it's
Make it
kind of a
easier on
bait,
yourself.
but it's free, hence
Basically-
why it's not.
Basically.
Ah,
So, in addition to all of this, I know some people here might be wondering if there will be any new sale packs for this update, and there just might be. There might be. So maybe we can take a look at that next.
Mm-hmm.
So, to celebrate the Bestower of All finale, we're excited to announce that there will be 7 new limited time sale packs made available from the 24th until May 22nd. So as you guys can see, we're taking a look at the first 3, and we'll look at the next 4 in the next slide. But there will be Bestower of All finale pack A, which
No
will provide 50
stone.
paid rubies. It will also include 100 Wisdom Orbs bronze, 10
Oh.
Wisdom Orbs
Oh wait,
silver,
the
and
V one is
5
kind of
Wisdom
good.
Orbs gold.
It's one
And
free
will be
5-star, I
purchased
guess.
in 2 of this pack. In addition, probably the most exciting of these 3, in my opinion, is Bestower of All finale pack B, which will provide 300 paid rubies,
First page.
1 veteran sacred seal, 10 supreme experience nuts small, 5 boost berries level 1, and there will be purchase limit of 1 with this pack. And lastly, there will be Bestower of All finale pack C, which will provide 200 paid rubies, 10 boost berries level 1, 20 supreme experience nuts small, and there will be purchase limit of 5 with this pack. But yeah, I'm always excited at the potential for a nice veteran sacred seal. So I'm definitely excited to pick up pack B personally myself, because it's always just nice to get another veteran sacred seal. But yeah, this will be 3 of the 7 new packs, and so I can go to your next slide and we can take a look at our next 4 packs. But I know a lot of people will probably be pretty excited about this.
I already see it in chat.
But yes, there will be a Bestower of All Finale Pack D, and this pack will provide 100 paid rubies.
Oh, there we
plus,
go.
50 Elrica Guide Stones.
You don't even need like the
there will be
Alaune one because you don't need Awakening Stone for
In
her.
addition, there'll be
You
a
will
Bestower of
probably
All
just
Finale
get the
Pack B.
Erica one, I
This
guess.
pack will provide 500 paid rubies and 1 Elrica Awakening Stone. There'll be a purchase limit of 1 of this pack. In addition, there'll be a Bestower of All Finale Pack F. This pack will provide 100 paid rubies plus 50 EXL Guide Stones, and there'll be a purchase limit of 10 with this pack. And then lastly, there'll be a Bestower of All Finale Pack G. This pack will provide 500 paid rubies and a very lovely EXL Awakening Stone. And there'll be a purchase limit of 1 of this pack. So yes, we hope everyone looks forward to these 7 new sale packs arriving on Wednesday to celebrate the finale. As a reminder, all 7 of these packs will be available until May 22nd. So there'll be quite a few time for them to be available. But yeah, I am looking forward to all these packs.
Mm-hmm.
So, along with Bestower of All and obviously New Travelers, that won't be the only permanent content that will be arriving on the 24th. And so I will hand it over to Limit again to detail some other things that will be arriving with the 2.10 update.
Of course. So, new adversaries will be added to the adversary log on April 24th. Take on King Parody III, Parody the Scholar King, Master of All, Rosso, and Fallen Malrez in the adversary log. Are you guys ready to take on the Master of All and more? There will also be Arcana Stones for King Parody III, Fallen Malrez, and Rosso. That will be
speaking of
available to
memory.
earn while within the adversary log.
You know, I really hope they
We're
translate
also
the manga
excited to
thing
announce
for
that
English.
with the 10
Like
or the
there's a
2.10.0
Fukoma manga
update
for
on April
in JP right
24th,
now about the Octopath.
Alaune will be added to
And
Chance Encounters.
in one of
And
them,
additionally,
one of the new
Ryu's Awakening
character
Stone will
is
be
Shana,
added to the
and Shana
Awakening
is one of the
Stone
new
for
unit
exchange.
for
So that's,
Ian for
something to
JP.
look forward to, I think.
Yeah, and I feel like it's
So
it's
if one
perfect
day,
timing
if
for these
Shana does
adversaries
get
to
released in
arrive,
Ian, right,
so we
then they
can-
kind of
we
need
can
to
bring
translate
out
the manga for
sisters,
relevancy
put them
for
on
her
a team,
adding it because
and
she's a
let's-
memory
let's
character.
take on
Like Shana is weird because she's the first memory character that is not from in game. She's from outside the game. She's a story character, yes, but from outside the game is interesting.
Yeah, and then also
So like, if Shana
pretty
ever
exciting that
get
we will
added
be
to
also
Ian, they
having
need to
Alaune
translate the
be added
story
to Chance Encounters.
for the
It's
manga.
always nice to have another Awakening Stone added to the Awakening Stone story.
There's not Awakening
So
pack though, like usual. I think they should be
added
normal
to
price, I
the
think.
Exchange.
Mm-hmm.
In addition, though, there will also be
Is she good,
some other
Shana?
things that'll be arriving.
Shana
Also,
is-
we're gonna summarize everything.
I say Shana is good, but like Shana isn't like super duper OP great, but she's good.
Detail all of that.
Of course. So, a new set of limited time
Shana
special
best saving
packs
SP
will
when
be
Jane
available from April
then Jane Chinook
24th
acts.
until May 22nd. By completing Chapter 2 of Master of Wealth, Power, or Fame, players can obtain 5 Traveler's Sacred Seals, complete the Master of All story to obtain 1,000 Historic Fragments, 10 Boost Bearers level 1, and
For the
100
family, by the
rubies.
family.
And addition, there will be a new daily special task. By winning 3 battles daily, you'll be able to receive 15 gold guide stones. Additionally, there will be some new additions to the story log. On April 24th, Master of All Chapter 3 and 4 will be added to the story log. In addition to that, a host of Traveler stories, including travelers like Scarecrow, Theo, and Millard, will be available to revisit in the story log. And as for the 2.10.0 update that is arriving on April 24th, this will be everything arriving after maintenance. The Story of All, Chapter 8, New Traveler of Memories, Elrica and EX Alaune, celebrating the end of the Story of All, Hope, Guide, new adversaries, new Arcana Stones, Story Log Editions, Renu's Awakening Stone being added to the exchange, new Chance Encounter Edition in Alaune, new Memoirs of Elrica and EX Alaune, the Bestower of All Finale special packs, limited time, and last but not least, Bestower of All Finale limited time login bonuses and special tasks. Also, just to note, maintenance for this update will begin 2 hours earlier than usual for the 2.10 update beginning on April 24th at 5 o'clock UTC. And that will be 10 p.m. PT tomorrow night for those on the West Coast. So yes, we hope that you guys look forward to everything the 2.10.0 update has to offer, because there is quite a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, and I know people noted too, obviously, with the 200 free rubies that's going to be given out on Wednesday, along with the 100 rubies that can be claimed within special task. Yes, you will be able to get 300 rubies on Wednesday to be able to use either on the Celebrating the End of Bestower of All Hopes guide, or you could use it on Alarka or EXLNA. But very nice, and very much looking forward to everything that is arriving this week. It is a very great week of content, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
And so looking forward to it myself. We are happy to announce, though, obviously, this is everything that we've announced for this week, but we do have 2 more weeks to detail. So we do have quite a bit more to announce and share with you guys here.
You guys won't give a
Yes, this will be everything that'll be
because Bachelor was
on Wednesday.
It was anniversary, right? It was the 1.5 anniversary, so of course they're giving you much more for that.
So we do have a few things to unveil for the following 2 weeks, and so we're going to take a look at next week.
Santos,
I will hand it over
Ogen,
to Limit once again.
No, sorry, Antisun. They probably will release a Sacred Legion right after a memory character.
There will be a new Guiding Light featuring Therion and Kyrgyz that will be available from May 1st until May 22nd.
And that will
Step
too.
Up Union of Chosen Therion Kyrgyz will be a free Ruby Guiding Light featuring Therion and Kyrgyz. Step 1 and Steps 2 will be discounted to 100 free rubies and 200 free rubies respectively. Step 5 will see a guaranteed Therion or Kyrgyz in slot 10. Players can trade 200 fragments Therion Kyrgyz for Therion or Kyrgyz's seal. And in addition, there will be a Guidestone promotion for Therion and Kyrgyz from May 1st until May 7th. So we hope you guys are looking forward to this free Ruby Step Up featuring the beloved Thief from the original Octopath Traveler, as well as the community's favorite of all, along with Hunter for Hire, beloved by children around Orstera himself.
Yeah, no, who can never forget Therion being our community's favorite of all last year. But yeah, for anyone who doesn't have Therion or Kyrgyz, I can speak from experience. Both of these travelers are pretty great. And I actually really do have a soft spot for Kyrgyz. He's probably one of my favorite hunters in the game. And he's just very good at doing single hit bow damage. Like, he's a really hard hitting bowcaster. So, and then obviously Therion, as many people here have said, is the GOAT. But yes, for those who are looking forward to potentially getting either of these 2 travelers, this will be a great opportunity to do so. And actually, we will be featuring them during gameplay with our dev build, and they're going to be on our team, so we can highlight them a bit. But yeah, I really do like Kyrgyz and Therion, and so I'm very excited about this Union Chosen guidance. Yeah, no, I can speak from experience for the Hunter Training Tower, which I've cleared Explorer 5 quite a bit. Kyrgyz comes very handy in dealing a ton of damage.
I still don't have enough for Erica.
Broken. And
that's kind of unlucky, but you don't have 4,500 rubies in time for the sister, then I guess you can
specifically take down that.
Next time pity her, or just go for the Santos. Maybe for the Santos, pity for her,
so
I guess.
Be, what will be arriving?
Audio is still using JP, right? Audio
but we do have
Audio Osted is still using JP. Mostly yes for his buff. Like here's a strong buff. So
can we take a look at another trailer?
Noah, Gen 4, Ogen. It has to be Ogen with Gen 4.
Oh, wait, there's more.
It has to be either Ogen. I doubt they released another memory so soon.
Another trailer for today.
Unless it's a Santos. It's probably Ogen though, I would guess. Yep, I was right. Nice choice too. Perfect setup for the Santos and also eventually the Torena too. By the way, I'm 99% guaranteed now that Celestia has to be the anniversary. Has really missing the Santos Signa, the Live Alive collab, which is in June, is on the roadmap. Surtet and Ditorena. So not counting Ogen right now, we're still missing Sotet, Dito Dana, Santos, Signa, and then Audio and all that. That's 6 units. And 2 of them come together, so it's like 4 more week. It's perfect setup for anniversary too, so I'll take this. It's very fun. And then Throne and Piro would be anniversary then. Ogen is Chanpo, right? Yep.
Alright, so yes, we're very excited to know.
Well, still missing the epilogue that comes along moment. That was on the roadmap.
In just a few
That was on the
weeks.
roadmap.
So
That is the only thing left, yeah, only the epilogue.
Great skill will be
I only hope it has to be like the very first thing in July, then it would make sense, I guess.
Ogen made his debut in the original Octopath Traveler and is a part of Elfin's Tale, and now he'll be a playable character.
There's Ogen, but we still haven't have Zephyr yet.
Ogen will use his great apothecary skills to help those.
Epilogue is a new map, just cutscene, and a bunch of stuff.
And for anyone who's
Like,
played Elfin's
you're visiting the
Tale,
aftermath of each of the
original
character
Traveler,
and stuff.
you very much will.
It's like what each character do after the entire event of the store is over. And it's a really fun epilogue. It's very lighthearted.
Characters that has been brought over into COTC from the original game. So very excited for his arrival, and we can take a look.
How does Tony stack up with the Alcon thing?
Yeah, just confirm. Ogen will be arriving.
Wait, hold on. You mean like JP or Ian? Because if it was JP, she's already like power creeped by like so many other good things.
So as noted,
Pito and also Kaine. For Ian though, I think Throne should be best for a while.
In addition, he can buff and heal his allies in the process while impairing himself.
Should be around the same level as Bachelor, because like Bachelor like deal a lot with Persephone, while Throne like can do it with her latent power.
Grant self HP barrier after using the battle skill. Potency 75% of the user's max HP, does not stack. So yeah, this is very, very useful in the sense that you can have him at low HP, but he obviously won't die with a single
I'm using my
attack
any
because he has
selector on
HP barrier. So it makes his
or
attacks not only
Dita
more potent in the sense that he is at that critical low health, but he's still able to survive hits. But it's just a great support skill.
I might be wrong here, but doesn't Anniversary Selector usually only include Genpool unit only?
Because at low health,
I don't
he will
think
deal some very potent damage with his skills.
they don't
In
include
addition, his other support skill,
Runway unit,
Jasper
right?
Elemental Attack, Ice Augment 5. We'll see when
Yeah,
you're
so you
dead,
can't get
impart self
Santos or
with
Dita
elemental
Dana.
attack up 30% and raise ice damage dealt by 30%. So one of his battle skills, Resolute Ice Tome, will deal elemental ice damage to a single foe with potency of 260, and the lower Ogen's HP is, the greater the potency. The potency doubles at max when his HP is 10%
And to
or
go, she's
lower.
scared then. Wait, what does that
In
mean?
addition, Enduring Ice Burn will deal elemental ice damage to all foes 3 times with a potency of 65. When near death, this will see that the skill is activated twice, and once again, the follow-up will not consume any SP. So pretty great there in terms of dealing some nice damage. So you may also be wondering, how can I bring him down to low health successfully?
Get
and
Ogen.
I'm very excited to share his next skill right here.
Ah!
Actually, a very great skill that's going to help with that. Bolster Dust, excluding self, will deal damage to self, effective 25% of max HP.
Like I'm in
he
the
will
anniversary.
impair himself, but in addition, he also will grant all allies, excluding himself, self-automatic HP recovery.
Did we
with
get
potency
Sacred Blade
120,
Selector? It was
and
50
raise physical
fragment
defense
doing.
and elemental defense by 10%.
Wasn't that
for 2
pay though? I
rounds.
think you have to like do a pay
Unfortunately,
step
by
up for
using this
that.
skill, he cannot be incapacitated by using this skill.
It doesn't stream
In
podcast. They
addition,
say Dita
pomegranate
Dana.
powder will
I
deal
don't,
damage by
and like I
self.
don't listen to it because podcast is usually long, but
Effectively 75%
and
max
also I
HP,
kind of already
will
know what
raise
happened in
the
JP already
recovery
since I'm very
of
active in
entire front
JP.
row by 1 for 2 turns.
They say a Dita
Once
Dana
again,
is
you
maybe
cannot
a
be
tier 2 unit compared to the current JP roster.
incapacitated by this
Yep,
skill.
I
And then we also
I
have
will
Last
agree with
Stand,
that.
Which for those who have played with Elfin in
Like,
COTC will recognize this skill.
I'll create
Last Stand will deal physical
comparison wise,
damage to
okay? If we have
single foe potency
a
260,
Mew from
and
the new
lower,
collab,
Ogen's
new
HP is
replicant
the
collab,
potency
and the
is,
Mew
and the potency
can do
doubles
what
at
Dita
max,
Dana
which
does,
is
but like
10% or
even
lower.
easier, right? His double cast condition is to have 15 SP. 15, 1-5, not even 50.
Yeah.
Is to have 15 SP to double
very
cast.
nice,
It's might as well like
ways
just
to
having like no
support
double cast
entire
requirement. So
also impairing yourself.
Emil's already
while
power
also
creeping
dealing
Elga
with
in time of dark, and in light, yeah, she's just
and
kind of
then
like
lastly,
not as strong
Ogen's
anymore,
ultimate,
sadly.
Cure All at level 10 will restore HP of all allies.
If this was like 6
amounts,
months ago, then I would say Elga still no, the Tavern would still at least wait like either tier 1 or tier 2. But now it would not be wrong to call like the Tavern as like tier 2 or tier 3 at least.
So yeah, pretty nice.
Because Ring of Bell also do dark damage too, so
very potent ice and
it's only to do the best in it, pulling you through your like, yeah.
And I really do like his skills can just bring him down to that low HP, but he also has the HP barrier with his support.
Like to put it in comparison, right? The Dorena is around the same level as Elga. The Dorena is magic Elga basically, and Elga already does not see play in JP right now as much. So Elga does not see play, and the Dorena is also around the same level of does not see play too, sadly.
So, for those who are curious about his guidance details, Ogen will be available from May 8th until May 29th. He'll be featured on a Fortune Step Up Chosen Traveler Guide Light and a Chosen Traveler Guide Light. The Fortune Step Up
Is it worth to have column beefy backpack Ogen or not? It's very worth it. You always want to boost twice during you want to be boost twice during a break, and also the ability to gain boost point back so quickly is useful too.
5-star Traveler to be Ogen, and then there'll also be Chosen Traveler Ogen, which will be a free Ruby Guide Light. You can trade the 150 fragments Ogen for Ogen's Sacred Seal. But yeah, we hope everyone looks forward to Ogen's debut to Octopath COTC and being able to test out the damage potential at low health.
It's that 6 chance, yeah.
As noted,
I'm really hoping that 6-star can save the Dorena though.
So
like, how would 6-star save her? Because she has like 2 separate skills for light and darkness, so how would it make her stronger is the question.
And I will also note too, obviously, because Ogen is an ice damage dealer, and we do also have EXL and they arrive in this week. I will say from my experience playing with the dev build,
also I will say this,
pair well, pretty well together.
Meta changed quickly in JP, okay? 6 months ago, Axe Team was barely even a thing, but right now, 6 months later, Axe Team is probably like the best DPS team right now in JP.
The only thing that will be arriving.
So
the week.
As of the current state right now, the game is very quickly for a character DPS to get power creep very quickly, so just be aware of that.
So yes, there will be on May 8th.
But yes, Cassidy, Cecily, Jane,
May 22nd,
Shana,
by completing the 30th floor,
A2, and also Gotcha also got a buff too. So
and by completing the 3rd floor,
Axe like got like the biggest like flip like just within the span of 6 months.
You'll be able to receive 100 rubies. And then you can also set 1 soul to a soul weapon to obtain 1,500 soul shards.
The whole game is power creep, yeah.
In addition, there will be 2 new. The
next character will be a strong character back to back.
You complete one daily task daily, and you'll be able to receive 15 gold guide stones. And then you can be able to complete 3 daily tasks daily, and you can receive 1 boost berry level 1. So yeah, we hope everyone looks forward to these new special tasks and more set to arrive on May 8th. So, between everything that we did announce, there was quite a bit that we did announce today.
But I think
this is everything.
I think it's something is inevitable, but
in regards to upcoming
at
content,
the pace that Ian is always behind JP, right? And with how much stronger unit we got right now,
and I will hand it over to.
I would say that by the time almost every single new unit arrive in Ian from now on, they will be at that moment they will be considered not like the best anymore in JP, and you just kind of had to accept that. Elga is meeting that fate. The Dorena is meeting that fate, and Santos is kind of meeting that fate. Like Santos is still useful and Audio is still useful, but most DPS for the game, right, when they arrive in Ian, there will be power creep at one point eventually. So it's just better to just like pull for whoever you like, I would say.
Should we go into the giveaway?
Yeah.
Even if Elga is and the Dorena is already power creep, right? If you like them, then just pull for them. It's fine.
And we will look into open the giveaway. So for those who are curious about the rules, we can also put that in chat. We can just get this all set up. So we can proceed.
Yeah, what can we expect, Dorena?
Yes, we will be.
Let's see. This week, May is Ogen. The startup May is Ogen. So we're still missing I guess the best time to release Santos now is the epilogue. Epilogue
for
and
those who are
Santos would be a
wondering,
nice
if
time
you
though.
go over here,
But why is he not on the
each
world
month,
map? Is my
obviously,
question.
This is the same dice
This is
bag that we use for
ah.
the dice roll for each Tavern talk. And so
The
if
level
you
up
do
collab would be
a lucky
June,
winner,
so I
you'll be
guess it
able
has to be
to
start of
receive
April.
lovely dice bag with 3 dice, and then there's a nice little gold line in here.
After
I'm sure there
Ogen,
are
I'm
some
expecting
people here in chat
Sorted.
who have won
It's
this
either Sorted or
previously.
Ditorena.
Please
So
speak from personal
Ditorena is
experience
either
with this
after
for
Ogen
yourself.
or
But yes, we'll be giving away.
right before
Lovely
Lava
dice
Live
bags there.
collab is what I would
And then
say.
also, just wanted to go over everything for the giveaway here.
I want to see him get any
yes, we'll be
exclusive
giving
audio
away
with Power
10
Creep current in
Octopath
it.
COTC dice bags on stream today. And once again, we're very glad to have the
Hopefully
opportunity
not.
to be able to give away more of these today.
I guess it would be fine that does happen
We're
though.
glad to share that this time our eligible regions will be the 50 states of the United States of America, the District of Columbia and Puerto Rico, Canada excluding Quebec, the United Kingdoms excluding British Overseas Territory, Germany, and France excluding Overseas France. So please make sure that you, before you do enter, that you are in one of these eligible territories, so that we can proceed with sending the prize over to you. Yeah. So with that being said, also, as usual, we do like to put out reminders that please do make sure that you do have your Twitch whispers open. It is the main way that we can contact you and reach out to you if you are announced as a winner. The other thing you can do is you can whisper us, and we can be able to proceed from there. But you do want to make sure that your whispers are open. As long as you do open them today, tomorrow, within the next week, we will be able to reach out to you. But if we are unable to reach out to you after a certain point,
No matter what happens
here,
here, most of us will be playing it.
in your place. So I know a lot of people are probably going to enter, so I can go a little bit more in detail about things, but I will open it now. And also I will go over here and I will also put the command on screen for everyone. And so just let everyone know I have opened it now. So you'll be able to enter, and we'll keep entries open for at least 4 to 5 minutes. So there's a decent amount of time for everyone to be able to enter here. So feel free to enter. It looks like we're already getting entries in. And yeah, we'll be announcing all 10 winners very shortly after we close this. We'll announce them all at once. Let's not hold anyone here. As usual, make sure your whispers are open, must be 18 years or older, and then their eligible regions, once again, I'll reiterate, the 50 states of the United States of America, the District of Columbia, and Puerto Rico, Canada excluding Quebec, the United Kingdoms excluding the British Overseas Territories, Germany, and France excluding Overseas France. So as long as you're in one of those eligible territories, we'll be able to proceed with you as one of our winners for today. And when we do call winners today, we will be announcing, obviously, the username, the Twitch username, and we'll also be announcing in chat in case that you do miss it. Yeah, and then obviously, if you're chosen the winner, feel free to whisper us if you're called out as a winner today. And your Twitch username will appear in chat as a confirmation of being chosen. France is included, just Overseas France is excluded.
Actually, let me get my own dice back so I can show you what you could possibly win today, because I completely forgot we're on camera again.
Obviously, since I'm just here, I can obviously show off the dice too. For those who are curious, it was very cool to obviously talk about these a bit more in detail. But these dice are obviously based on the same dice that are used for the Fortunes game board. Like they're the exact same dice in design. So it's kind of really cool to mimic that in a sense.
3 nice dice. Pretty cool.
I always feel so unlucky with Fortune's game board with that bonus dice roll. I always get like a 1 or a 2. I swear, like there's only been like 1 time I've done Fortune's game board that I've gotten a 6. But I know, like if you get that multiplier, you can go really high in terms of those medals that you get. Yeah, currently we do have 200 entries. And the number's going up a bit more. We'll definitely keep entries open for at least another 2-3 minutes.
There's not many people actually understand Japanese
But
to
also
still play
just to
JP game.
confirm, For everyone that's already entered, you only need to enter once. Obviously, there's no point of entering more than once because you're only being counted as once. So as long as you have entered the command, you are good. In terms of like the availability, so as long as you've entered the command within the last 3 minutes, you're all good.
Inside of the bag.
I know.
Really nice, by the way.
I know for Fortune game board, especially for Convictions game board, fire users are really good. And so I remember using Frederica a lot and Cyrus and Molu, and that was very helpful in regard to Conviction game board. Do you have a go-to team at all? Limit for game board?
Not particularly. I always just go with. I only have like I want to say 2 main teams and then I guess some set teams for like the training towers. But usually everything's done with my main team, which is right now.
Chinese people are not gonna jump to this too. Yeah, because
Tatlock. And
see, and as much as there's so many good stuff they start out with, they also come with the exchange of having like a lot of change to the character and sensor. So like, if you're fine with the sensor, then anything is fine with the game then. But like, they have so many good things though for a server.
Discord and Reddit are preparing for this too. But obviously, because
if anything, hopefully it increases the lifespan of the game. Hopefully, giving the game more exposure so the game can last longer.
To keep spoilers to yourself, or at least have a spoiler tag when talking about Chapter 8 itself. Just so you don't spoil the story for anyone else. Because I know a lot of people have been deeply anticipating Chapter 8 and definitely do not want to be spoiled about the story before, in case players finish the chapter earlier this week and some players are waiting until the weekend or later to play it. So yeah, also just be careful about spoilers too when it comes to Chapter 8. We do hope everyone enjoys Chapter 8, but because it is a pretty big chapter, it'd probably be best to be mindful of spoilers. No, I'm very excited too. I'm very excited for Chapter 8. It's been a long time coming, and I also just think it's very fitting that we have Alika and Alaune as our 100th and the 101st travelers coming to global version of Octopath 2 COTC. It's very fitting for this week. Yeah, I'm very excited. We're gonna keep it open for like 1 more minute. Give everyone like 1 more minute, and then we're gonna close, and then we'll announce our winners. And then after, we're gonna be heading into gameplay here. I do have a dev build, and so we'll be able to show off Elrica and Alaune and Ogen among some other travelers. We also do have Roland and Frederica on our team. I'll be able to show off the new soul weapons for you guys, and then we're also going to show off a little bit of the latest dungeon. And don't worry, I'm not going to spoil anything. But we're going to show off a little location, and as some people might saw, there's that really cool mechanic.
You're not even I to play Chinese, so if you're not mine now.
We'll show that off, and we'll show off some combat because I definitely want.
I don't know much about it.
Because I know a lot of people are curious.
I thought if anything, you can just like
she's able to switch between herself.
Maybe I guess I thought like you play from other region, you can do it fine, but I guess you don't have to. But I don't really know.
End of Bestower of All guidance, the celebrating guidance, and see who we get as our 5-star traveler.
Mm-hmm.
So looking forward to that. I'm gonna count down from 10, and then I'm gonna close the giveaway. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Giveaway is now closed. Also have announced that in chat. All right, so we're gonna draw our 10 winners now. So good luck to everyone, and obviously congratulations in advance to all of our winners here. Yes, we're gonna announce our 10 winners, and we're gonna announce them one by one. So let's see who our very first winner is for today. So our very first winner is Doggy Chips. Congratulations, Doggy Chips. You're our very first winner for today. We're going to announce our second winner. So our next winner is Alea Fawn the Wind 42M. Congratulations. I'm going to draw 8 more winners. Our next winner is Magic Tomo. Congratulations. Our next winner is going to be Leon Valef. Congratulations.
Congrats.
Then our next winner after that is going to be Lucky Rat. Congratulations, Lucky Rat. You were lucky today. Yes, that just to confirm, we have announced 5 winners. We have Doggy Chips, Alea Fawn the Win 42M, Magic Tomo, Leon Valef, and Lucky Rat. And we're going to announce 5 more winners for today. Our next winner is High Order Detonation. Congratulations.
Congrats.
Our next winner after that is Blaze Archer. Congratulations, Blaze Archer. Can announce 3 more winners. Our next winner is Confused Cat Guy. Congratulations. 2 more winners. Our next winner is Mansour Mark QC. Congratulations. And then we got 1 more winner for today's giveaway. Let's see who our last winner is.
See.
And our last winner for today is Song of Healing. So once again, congratulations to our 10 winners. Feel free to reach out to us here on Twitch Whispers and we will respond shortly within this week. Otherwise, we will reach out to you. Obviously, if we're going to reach out to you, just make sure that your Twitch Whispers are open. And if you do not receive a message from us within the next day or 2, feel free to message us because that's a great way of continuing contact. Because if your whispers are closed, we are not able to proceed with contacting you. So it's very important that we are able to contact you here on Twitch and be able to proceed. As a reminder, our 10 winners were Doggy Chips, Alea Fawn the Win 42M, Magic Tomo, Leon Valef, Lucky Rat, High Order Detonation, Blaze Archer, Confused Cat Guy, Mansour Mark QC, and Song of Healing. So congratulations once again to our 10 winners. We will proceed with the details and verification so that we can send over a lovely pair of Octopath COTC dice. And for those who are interested, we will be holding more giveaways in the future. So if you did miss out on winning today, don't worry, there'll be future opportunities to still win within future Tavern Talks.
How do you Twitch Whispers? So basically, if you look at the top right of your, basically on top of chat, where your chat box is, you'll see a whisper icon. You click on that, search for people, type in Square Enix, you should be able to find us, and then there you go.
But yeah, and I definitely obviously see we have some winners here in chat. So congratulations once again, and we'll proceed with sending those dice bags your way. So we're now going to head over into gameplay.
You streaming Thursday for the stream for the anniversary stream for JV? I will.
Our lovely team right here.
The stream is on Wednesday though, I
can always
think.
turn it up a bit more, but I do know the music is currently on. So just to show everyone, we do have our party right here. We do have Elika and Alaune and Ogen as some new travelers here, and then we also do have Frederica and Roland being highlighted here as part of the Triangle Strategy crossover that's currently going on. And we also have Therion and Kurjes, who will be available next week on their Union of Chosen. I'm glad to hear the sound is perfect.
I've been checking Radio Oscar.
So yeah, we already detailed, obviously, Elika and Alaune with their skills right here, but I can also show off some other things. I know some people were asking about the A4s right here. So for those who are interested, Elika's A4 is called Flower of Oath, and it will see 100% chance of resistance some status ailments, and when breaking the enemy, lower their sword resistance by 15% for 3 turns. Physical attack 70 and SP 70.
We are getting a cake.
A nice A4 accessory you have right there.
Afy?
And then
Another one.
we do have Ogen here.
We got 3 already, so I guess probably Fangs. Fangs is fitting for a cake too. And then I'll be there too eventually.
And when near death, reduce own damage taken from some attacks by 50%. Does not stack of the same type, and it will also provide 1,000 HP for the accessory, and it also will provide 40 elemental attack. And then if EX Alaune right here, we do have Divine Ribbon, which will raise elemental attack of paired allies by 15%, and limit from support skills and equipment effect 30%. And it will also grant paired allies automatic SP recovery amount of 20, along with providing 60 elemental attack
hopefully.
and 80 SP.
As Riku, right? The motion cake, it's not as great as Ala or Kilns. Like, out of all of them, Kilns is probably the best one, then Ala, then Rick.
Right here, we do have
But like
Roland
Rick,
Federico
it's just
here,
so bad. What the heck?
Who obviously are great.
Like he feels more like a Gen 4 unit than a memory
And as
character.
mentioned, Roland does pretty well in going to the back row of his skills because he has his opportune attack support skill, which we'll see his attack count increase when he is brought into the front row, which is pretty great. I will say, Flash of Steel, as a Roland user, as a Roland person myself in my team, and as a merchant, Flash of Steel comes in so handy. Deals potent pole arm damage and damages all foes 4 times each, which is really great. Really great there. And then I do also want to note too, the Frederica that we do have currently.
The only other
does cover
finance source
A4,
we have is Joshua.
and Frederica's accessory was buffed upon her release in JP. For those who are interested, her A4 accessory, or Leia's pendant, we'll see at the start of battle, calls all enemies to combust for 3 turns, and combust will, as those who know who have Frederica, combust will deal elemental damage and lower shield points by 1 at the end of the turn. It will not break the target, but it will bring down their shields with combust. And it will also raise elemental attack of the entire front row by 15% when a combusted enemy is present, which is pretty great. And you also got 100 elemental attack increase and 40 elemental defense.
Hopefully I can get enough release if they whoever releasing this week for JP.
I have Frederica and
If it's someone
Roland
important,
myself at
right,
A2
then I really
each.
hope to have enough release for it.
And
But
in
even
my
if it's not, like,
particular
let's just say it's
guidance, I
Oscar.
haven't
If
yet,
it's Oscar,
but
so
it would be nice to get
Oscar's memory conqueror is always
also just to show
6,000,
here
so it's
too,
annoying. So I probably have to skip him with
so I can
Oscar.
show you. So as noted, you can see many of Aleka's skills right here, and as noted, many of these skills have a different effect depending if she's in Monarch style or Warrior style, and you can see it's clearly listed here. So we do have some very detailed skills right here in regards to the changes and differences between both styles when in combat. And obviously, as noted, and I'll show it off in gameplay, you can choose the style right before you choose a skill for her, basically, and you can switch it back and forth each turn. So before you do any attack, you can decide if I'm going to have Alerica in Monarch style or if I'm going to have Alerica in Warrior style, which is really great. And then, as noted right here, we do have EX Alaune with her skills right here. As noted, she has a very nice skill right here in Vigor and Prayers, which will raise BP recovery of all allies by 1, which is really, really great right there. And some very nice ice attacks. And then, as we talked about right here, Ogen's Bolster Dust excluding self is really great right here because it will impair himself, and so that he can deal more potent damage, but then it can also grant all allies, excluding himself, HP recovery, which is really nice. Yeah. I am very excited for all 3 of these travelers, and I know quite a few people in chat are too, so it's very nice to see all 3 make their way. And then one other thing I was going to show everyone here, because I know some people were probably interested, is so with Bestower of All Chapter 8, there'll be a new soul weapon series called the Brilliant Soul Weapon Series. So as you guys can see right here, I do have a fully upgraded Brilliant Hollow Blade.
Oh yeah, this one, I forgot.
And as noted, you can be able
This
to
is the green one, so this is the 8 one. This is the best one for any character that 1 damage cap up.
They might not be the best souls I have equipped right here, but just to show them off.
You just want like 2 moon soul on your strongest weapon, then use this weapon.
Physical attack 10, crit 15, and physical attack 20. And then Also, what's really nice is you can raise the damage against hollow foes by 40%.
Is this even better than the chapter 5, which just has 2 months? So it's way better. Because chapter 5 is only... Because this one has 2 rainbow souls, so it's much more like flexible too.
Make sure that these weapons are very specific to the traveler, and also just help a lot with potency. As you guys can see, I pretty much have done it for all. I believe there's one traveler I haven't done it for. Ogen, who I figured we could just quickly do here on stream and see what we do land up with. I was just going to show some of the nice little benefits we do have for some of the other travelers right here. And from here, we will head into some actual gameplay and battles, so we can show off our new travelers. Yeah, just for fun, I'm just going to place these and see what we get. Not going to worry about what we actually get and what we don't get, but let's see what we do get. So we're going to equip our Soul of Mastery for Ogen here. Oh, that's pretty good. We got a SP reduction for Bolster Dust, which is a skill that we definitely will be using quite a bit. Pretty good percentage too.
Celestia has any new weapon? They do, but any weapon against Celestia is staying Celestia.
It looks like we did get the same
you had to get the Celestia weapon.
That those don't stack, but we'll just
if you want to play Celestia.
But it is very nice that we did get that for that skill specifically. And then we're gonna do our 2 Souls of the Warrior right here and see what we get. So we got Chain Rhyme, potency increased by 5%, and then let's see what else we get here. Chain Rhyme again, which once again does not stack, but we're just gonna go with that. Pretty funny that of all opportunities we did get 2 doubles, but the percentages are not that bad though for what we did get for all of them. But pretty funny. We're just gonna leave it as is because we're not too concerned about anything. But obviously we probably would readjust those to make them a bit better. So we are just gonna go over here just for a second, so I can magically teleport ourselves to a good area to show off at some gameplay without spoiling anything for you guys. So we'll be back with gameplay in just a second. Just gonna move our party. But yeah, as noted, with Bestowerval Chapter 8, there will be a new location, the Gate of Orsa, which it will be definitely a very significant place to explore.
Are you muted? I am muted. Dang it! I was doing something while ago and I muted. It's always like this. I always forgot. My bad. I was going off like a whole talk about Celestia too.
Very nice aesthetic here.
Gosh darn it.
Also, as you guys saw in the trailer,
I was thinking you were telling me that was muted.
Up and down levels.
But in Celestia, the only thing that carry over is your character, your weapon. Actually, not your weapon. Your character, your accessory, and also your
I do
pet.
appreciate the advice because obviously that is actually
Character level will stay the same between both worlds, and pet the same too.
Yeah, we'll
But
explore
everything
further.
else there will be different and reset. So your weapon will be reset, your armor will be reset, your money will be reset. So no fortune weapon. No fortune weapon.
And here we go.
Only thing you carry over is your pet, your accessory, and your character. That's it.
Obviously, I do want to show. So right
You also
here,
like really
we have
pulling
over
stuff
here.
Celestia too,
There's
so don't
Tavern,
spend
you
too
can
much
switch
money over
between-
there.
So you can see she can clearly just
But
switch between.
honestly, I do like the new weapon more than the old weapon though. It's less grindier. It's still grindy, I guess, in a way, but
So
it's not as
we'll-
grindy as fortune weapon or soul
We'll do
weapon
warriors
is.
for fun right here, and then we'll show off
Ah,
Valiant, Valiant Flurry, which will also hit for dark damage, dark weakness when she is in warrior style. And then I could show off Bolster Dust right here, but it's probably best to wait for that until we get a little bit of a stronger fight, and then we will do Roland's Rush right here, so we can show that off. And let's do this.
Is Celestia locked until you finish Beast of all?
Yeah.
Celestia is locked until you finish one chapter of a master story. So you finish chapter 1 at Master of Wealth, right? You can start in Celestia right away.
It will also show
And
up,
it's good too because for new player who, let's just say someone who only play Octopath 2, right? And they want to find out about the game and they only care for Octopath 2, they can just go straight into Celestia. You can do both at the same time if you're a new player. And the level scaling Celestia is weird. Because like when you first start the game, right? Of course your level 100 character is gonna like
play with sort of all chapter
completely
8
obliterate the enemy and all.
I've been
but-
waiting for it too. So
The power cream Celestia happened much quicker than happening in Ostera. Because right now we are at chapter 5 and the weapon over there is already on par with the weapon with Bestow of All. And we are not even chapter 8 yet, we're just on chapter 5. That's how scary it is.
We'll bring in the rush again.
So I would say that Celestia started out like level 1 and all, but it was scaled up very, very, very quickly.
Yeah, there we go. Good old Roland.
Do I vote for Ogen? No, he's good, but I don't. Too many good character coming up. Honestly, I don't think there's any Gen pool character worth pulling from now until... Is there?
Yeah, I really do like the...
No, there's none. There's no Gen pool
scheme.
character from now to Celestia that is worth pulling over more than...
very nice aesthetic.
over the memory character. If anything, I guess
As you guys
pulling
can
for
see, we
Gen
do
pool
have
characters
the-
worth it
the
more.
enemy.
Because the pity will carry over in Celestia. Like, ever since they implement Celestia, the pity will start to carry over with the Gen pool banner
Yeah,
thing.
we'll show up a little bit more combat, and then we'll do some guidances.
Gen pool character is still not as strong as some of the limited character though, so...
Let's show off our...
But I guess you like a character, right? And this is like Ogen after Celestia was out and his pity was carried over. I would say it's fine to pull for Ogen because you will keep your pity to the next Gen pool banner, so...
Once again, Kurjas with that bow damage, even though I didn't do anything but...
104 Gen pool unit. 150. 150 for exchange. Should I wait to use my Gen pool seal or until 6 star is introduced, or can I save time on grinding over class seal? What do you mean Gen pool seal? Like your 5-star seal? Is that what you mean?
Let us
Like,
see
like that's what you mean, right? Or do you mean like the yellow one?
I believe I have... limited
The sort of
idea
5-star
as
seal,
to
right? I think it's fine to pull it now,
this,
because
I
Ogen
think
will be in the
we-
pool eventually, and he's good. But there's also plenty of good character already.
And
Primrose EX is already in the Gen pool, so
there'll
it's
be,
might as well
we do have some
like worth it to
travelers
try to
here
get
for
her.
that specifically. Let's just keep doing Roland's Rush right here. So it's very useful, as noted.
New one won't be happening without TT, right? Because 9 is adversary. Probably, yeah. I don't know why they leave New rerun for so long. I know a lot of people are exciting for the new rerun, but it hasn't happened yet. We got the TS rerun before the new rerun.
But yeah, also,
Because the new rerun like get like so many new players too, so many players would be hyped to like pull that banner
yeah,
again, but they haven't yet.
EX Alaune and Ogen will work really well with the Ice team.
With the 6-star thing, are they any good? 3-star what? Upgrade to 6-star.
I was wrong, but we do have. So what actually is gonna be perfect right
No.
here is
I don't think there's
right
any
here.
6-star character right
We're
now in
gonna go
JP.
to Warrior
3-star
Style, which will
character, I
also
mean.
strike,
That is
dark
everything
weaknesses.
used. Like Billy is already
So
good as
we'll do
Billy,
that.
but like he
And then we do
doesn't
have
get
a
any
perfect
extra
opportunity
usage.
to use Kurjas right here.
I guess 4-star, some 4-star character got stronger, like I would say.
For fun, I will show off.
As Light is actually viable as one of the character in Ice Team now, because of a buff. Like you use As Light on an Ice Team, it's not because you're running out of Ice character. She's actually like one of the like good choice for an Ice character team now. So As Light got stronger because of her buff, I guess. Other than that, what other 4-star also got stronger thanks to the buff? Let me look through quickly. Please wait. Like Aslay's the only one I can think of right now that got
it's really nice
stronger.
that,
like
Ogen's
stronger to
skill
the point where she's
affects the
viable as
entire
a playable character for a
allowance.
5-star in the team.
But so as you guys can see,
Let's see everyone
obviously
else.
his HP is critical now, but he has that HP barrier.
No.
On him, and it's pretty nice. So you don't have to worry about him automatically being KO'd like in any battle specifically, thanks to the skill right here. And even though like we don't have an ice weakness right here, you'll at least be able to see that now his attack will even.
Well,
be
Lucetta and May will
nice.
already see play thanks to the passive though, not because of the 6-star.
Unfortunately,
hello.
Agla will be very helpful right here with Valiant Flurry. One thing that is nice to note though is if we did
I only think
Monarch,
the 4-star
we'd be
is
able to,
strong because they're getting
at least
stronger. You can upgrade them,
3 tenacity
and it's
points, we'd be
easier
able
to use them in tower to
be
clear the
able to activate
4-star only
this twice, so you'd be able to
requirement.
use it 10 times
But I would say
basically.
only Aslight is the
and
one
we
I get like
also have
super buff to the point where
Valiant
you would
Warrior
use
right
her on a
here.
nice
Lower
team. So,
physical defense and elemental defense when in warrior, which is really nice. We're gonna
but
keep using LRKs
what character you prioritize? You prioritize
bring down
Aslight. I think Aslight is the one that won 6-star the most for among 4-star and 3-star. For 5-star though, the one that for 5-star,
it actually would be really nice.
there's a lot of them. Like some are good, some are bad. 5-star is
for our
different.
next turn right here to whip out EX Alaune for her invigorating skill, so we can get that BP bonus.
Yon has base 420 attack at 5-star overclass. He's really good.
Yeah, COTC
Like 6-star, 5-star, because like 420 for like that's 6-star, right? I think, or is that like 5-star Yon? Because if that's 5-star Yon, that's kind of pretty good for a 5-star Yon.
Let's do some prep right here. We're gonna do invigorating prayer.
5-star.
So
Oh,
what's
that's
also
pretty
really
good
nice
for a
is
5-star
obviously
like
is
stat.
that this skill has a pretty high continued.
Speaking of 5-star stat, we also getting stat power creep too, and for kinda.
As you guys can see, that as
Kinda in the new replicant collab, the first character to arrive to the game with 500 base attack on a 5-star character. What the heck?
For much longer.
Kinda was so strange because with kinda it just her kit is simple, but it just like, increased the number everywhere.
And for fun,
The potency went up, the number damage went up, like everything went up for kinda. Ought that A2 get 80 attack and F65? Because A2 doesn't have any magic skill, right? Like, there's some other character that doesn't use magic too, but
And then
I
you can
guess,
also
wait, did Leon get
set
6-star
that
yet?
right
Leon
here
hasn't got
for
6-star yet, I don't think so.
high potency
But
stuff.
maybe because, like,
Yeah, no,
only
we
A2
have
use,
some very nice CP
use only, like, physical
use
skill.
thanks to EX Alaune right here. And so we can keep her doing that.
She only gets
Yeah,
6, not even
up here.
20.
And
As in leveling up?
we'll
Wait.
go all out in damage.
Oh. I think it's because
See,
when A2
just
board
really
doesn't
is
have that much
great.
like elemental attack either.
bringing that damage.
But most
Also,
of the thief,
Frederica's
right? Even if you're a
adoption
thief
rate
and you
for
don't focus on elemental attack, it's still at least 200 or 300 attack. But for A2 board, she only has 100 elemental attack, and it's
Frederica's A4
probably from
is
just
actually
leveling up
definitely
her
just
normally.
elemental boost too, which is really nice.
A2
Yeah.
probably don't have
I hope
any
everyone's
elemental
going to
attack on her board
explore
at all, is my guess.
Of Orsa more with Besorval Chapter 8, but I think that's all we're going to show for this dungeon right here, and for combat specifically. But we can head over into guidances.
Which is kind of weird because Leon had the same thing and he does not have any magic attack either.
I will note, obviously, what you guys are seeing is a dev build, obviously, and this is what everything will appear like on May 9th. So everything you're seeing will be available on May 9th. So a lot of this stuff is not available yet, but it will be available within the next 3 weeks.
Dev build or not, Dan's luck is real no matter where we are. So get ready for this.
But yes, we're gonna do the celebrating end of the Store of All Hopes guide, which, as noted, will be available for everyone. And it will be a free ruby one-time guide for 300 rubies, and it will guarantee a 5-star traveler.
And show the price for the pack
slot 10,
today.
and
Just
this will
assume that
include
the regular
chasing
price is the ruby, so it's like 500. It's probably
JP
50.
memories, and then traveler memories excluding EX Alaune and Elrica.
Mm-hmm.
So we shall see.
Oh boy, this is the point where Limit cries inside. Man, it's just another day at the office, really. It really is.
As noted, Nina Lana will also be available in chance counters with this week's update. So you can also look forward to that.
Oh my goodness.
It's Jorge!
At the 6-star, yeah, that's kind of weird too.
Yeah, I'm very curious to see who we do get though.
Mm-hmm.
I'm obviously very excited to see on Wednesday who I will get with my own account too.
Does kinda Emil have significant weakness? Kinda does not. Kinda weakness is solved by her ultimate. And for character, well, and for people who go for her A10, Octen, I mean. Huh. They actually got a memory character in the free 10 poll. But for kinda, she has no weakness except for her BP. Her SP isn't that much of a big problem anyway, but it's solvable by the ultimate. And for if you have Octen on her, it's even longer. Let's go back and study. Bye. Emil doesn't have any weakness.
Pretty good guidance right there.
I guess if Emil has any weakness, is that
people were saying Krauser, Rondo,
it's just he doesn't do much, but
well, we got Sully.
well, he does like 6 times 130, which is pretty good. He does not have SP problem because he regen SP like every time.
What?
Oh, second one.
That wasn't even slot 10.
Oh, wish it. Yeah. Like, how is this a bait? Like when you got 2 memory character for 300 rupees.
Maybe the luck is real because we just got 2 Traveler memories. We got Solon and then we got Richard.
A shadow.
Anyway, I'm guessing we just got U10 for Richard too.
Just not fair.
Imagine that there was another. But yeah, I thought for sure Solon was our slot 10 Traveler, but nope, we got Solon and Richard. Hopefully everyone else can claim this luck, but yeah, I'd say definitely we were maybe just a tiny bit lucky here, just maybe just a little bit.
At the total ham EX3 for 103
I can't
tons.
believe that though. That's so funny.
It was like 403 tons, not worth it for me. But I think it's better to go for a strat where you can kill them in one turn. Or you can go for the Hikari strat too.
Solon, Richard, kind of
Buff your character into turn 7 and just decimate them.
pretty wild.
Synergy. I like the energy, but it's just not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen.
So for fun, let's do at least a guidance for each of the 3 new travelers, and maybe we'll go from there. So we'll do Ogen here first, and see what we end up with. I also do have some vet seals too that we could do, but don't want to keep everyone here too long. But I figured it'd be nice to do at least 3 more 10 guides and see where we end up. Even though I feel like, watch me eat my words, but I feel like we're probably not going to be as lucky as that first guide. I really do think, like, I want someone to prove me wrong, but I do think that's probably as lucky as you're going to get with that guy. What we ended up getting, but we'll have to wait and see.
It sounds like people undervaluing her during her first appearance. Because her effect is passively applying, it's not like obviously see right away, so...
Wins, fan user. I think I mentioned it before, but I really do think the 4-star dancers really stand on their own. It's just all of them are really good, like really good, especially for like tower content. But Fabio especially is just a really great fan when user. But yeah, the 4-star fan users are all really great. If only we had a 3-star Wind Fan user. I don't think we do. I know Harry is a fire user. But
So in taunt, just damage and no taunt setup, who's the best damage dealer? No taunt setup.
yeah, it was an Ogen, but we really do have Ogen at A1.
What do you mean no taunt setup? Like
I think we're fine.
just do it on turn 1 or something?
As we're a 10 guide.
2 memory travelers back to back is actually insane. I just want to point that out there. Yeah,
Like with
put it out
Elga count setup? Cause she need like setup for prep point and
We're
stuff.
doing pretty good here.
there. Oh,
We'll have to
God.
see.
With Dita Reina come with TT or
that's
no?
something I'll
It
figure
has
out.
to be. She's a hype character,
Ophelia is
Dita
still on my
Reina.
team. She's a great cleric. Also, right off the bat.
エドラスのために
Oh, that's her.
Who was it?
That's not how
Who could it
many.
possibly be?
Wait, so
Truly.
if a character just without any setup, as in no prep or anything,
So
just like
that's our-
straight up
that's our
just using the
third
main
top
skill,
one.
right? So if that's the case, then
No, Limit's having a great time right now.
gosh, which kinda, it's probably kinda
Someone has to stop Dan. You can't get away with this.
like kinda like, oh, that's in JP. Kinda would be like, you don't need setup, you just need 5 boost point. As for anyone else in Ian right now,
の中で困っている人
I will not be speaking for the rest of the stream. You
I
guys
can't
know.
think of one. Every character has to need, every strong character need a
We're
form
gonna
of
do that
setup.
for ESL too.
I guess you can say Roland, because Roland can start the battle like switching out from the back and just go straight to the front.
Maybe.
But Elka needs setup, Crosser needs setup, Leon needs
Say
setup.
The smaller luck is
I guess
real.
Nefty needs setup too, because she's gaining points, so... Everyone needs setup to some certain extent, almost.
Oh, also some
私
fun
の名はジー
personal news with my own account. I finally, I was maybe a year late, I finally took on Largo, and I actually beat Largo, like, blinds, take at it.
Dita Reina
I
magic
did
get
private
buff,
team
30%
rush,
E
it's
attack,
we're
and
finally
30%
gonna
like
try
dog
it,
damage on
and
buff
I
combined.
beat Largo.
That should not be a buff because it would
and
it will
then
make her A4
Hammy,
weaker.
I finally beat and unlocked for my own account, and that took several attempts. But I will say Nefty actually was like
As a solo
team saver
party
for that,
character,
and
turn 1
we were
no
all
accessory
up.
of
And then
optimal.
obviously Bargello was sitting in this
Santos
too.
can do max
But,
damage turn 1 very
Nefty was,
easily.
like, the
Dita
MVP
Reina can
for
also
me,
deal it too
and
because of her
Nefty really helped
passive.
me out with that.
Get would cast right away at start of battle.
Yeah,
But those
like,
are for quick battle
I knew,
only.
like, a year apart from his original.
It was, like,
debuts
constant,
like that,
constant
I
no
probably
setup,
would take on
then-
Largo, but I just like had been saving it for a time. I need to be like in the right headspace for it. And, yeah, I went through all of his.
Is
paths
getting
pretty
boost point
easily.
considered setup? Because the Santos, like, you don't need any setup.
no one
You
got
just need to have enough boost point. That's all.
I did feel like I was very lucky in that fight anyway, but it was a pretty funny result. And it was just my main party team I used. Yeah. How are you doing, Limit?
Is that another one? That's
I hope
another one.
you're about to feel better, because it looks like we're gonna get 5-star traveler here.
It was Alaune. It was so funny.
成果の教え解いてあげるわ
I will say, if you have Bargello, from what I've heard, and obviously from my own experience, it makes Largo's fight much easier.
信じる素晴らしさ
That's not her.
All right, we got Melruso.
私はみんなを信じます
That's fun to see.
新しい知識は人生を充ラマス商会へようこ
Is Melruso's A4 good? Melruso is one of the last.
I'm pretty sure most of
chance
A4 is
counter
not good.
Travelers, well, so there's a few chance
It's,
counters now.
well,
haven't had, but
I think it's
there
like,
was
it's
one
not
there.
like, it's not like super bad, but it's not good either. So it's just like
I still
mediocre.
don't have EX on it, sadly.
It's something like SP was stole if I
obviously
remember
don't know,
correctly.
Who's coming this one?
Yeah, second one!
Here's another 5-star.
And it's not Alaune, but it's
Okay.
Kaza. It's a
The fact that we
general.
got
It's a
Krauser
bodyguard.
on EX Alaunne's guidance. So as a reminder, that is Solon, Richard, Elrica, and Krauser we've gotten on between 4 guidances.
Coincidentally, it's not any bodyguard. Hmm. The problem with mid A4 is you have to figure out they're better than 1/6 of a great A4. I think they
I will
are,
say,
kind
since
of.
Krauser and Rondo
Like,
have
they're
been
not
added
worth
to
getting, they're just not
Santos
worth getting.
change, I've gotten Rondo's U10, Ultimate 10, and I've gone Krauser to A2 because I think Krauser really helps Krauser to have A2, and it's really nice to have both of those for the travelers, and so I was very happy to use some of my extra Awakened Stone Awakened Stone shards to be able to get those Awakened Stones. Listen, I think part of the luck just comes from everyone here in chat manifesting.
I think the one I saw in that was
really do
Aho
think,
Scarecrow.
that helps quite a bit too.
I would say
Yeah,
one I
everyone's
can think
to
of too is that, as much as I do like him, Rat
everyone is
A4
to
isn't
blame
that
for
good
your-
either.
for your misfortune.
It's just damage
That's
up.
true. We're gonna do these bet seals, and then we will do our dice roll, and then we'll do a review of slides, and then we will wrap up for today. But let's see what we get with these bet seals.
Oh my gosh, Scarecrow A4 is that bad.
But yeah, I don't have EX Primos, and I don't have Nina Lana.
Scarecrow A4 is so bad, even a free accessory is better.
I know there's that bet seal in that Visor Bell finale pack, and I'm hoping maybe I can get one of those 2 travelers of that bet seal.
Ini. Oh, Scarecrow. Just like we just we just speak about him.
Alright, let's do 2 more seals.
Crit damage. It's not even crit damage up. It's crit rate up, which is worse than crit damage up.
Primrose EX would be great.
Because no matter how much you invest in critical, you're never gonna get enough. So might as well just like get a guaranteed crit buff.
Molu? No.
Fiora.
I was just trying to base it on the voice, so I was like, that kind of sounds like Molu.
The last one.
Alright, let's see our very last bet seal for today.
We
Got
die.
Millard.
Oh, you're sticking a Fio. I still don't have Fio and JP yet,
Nice
sadly.
open and for today's guidances. But yeah, to get Sol and Richard and just this guide alone, and then to get Alrica on her guide and light, and then to get Krauser on EX Alaunne's guide and light, I'd say some pretty good guidances there. Just maybe.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
maybe.
I'd say so, yeah.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. I'm sure if I don't have them already, I'm sure a U10 for Richard will be great, and a U10 for Solon will be great with those Awakened Stones. But yeah, so that's gonna be it for gameplay today, and then we're gonna do our lovely dice roll. I'm gonna see what we do land with. I'm hoping I can roll a Alrica or a Solon or a Krauser or a Richard here. We'll see. Alright, we're gonna do that again. Alright, I think we can go with that. So, for today's Tavern Talk, we're gonna be sending 51 rubies to everyone.
Imagine they went with 15 instead.
Limit, if you can pretend to be happy for once. I'm gonna get a screenshot. Great, perfect. So, with that being said, I'm just gonna go over here for 1 second. I will quickly just go over slides. I'm not going to recap everything, but I will just quickly go through everything once again for everyone, for those who came in late. So, as a reminder, we currently are running the job training race Merchant and Cleric, which will run from last Monday until May 6th. So you guys still have about 2 more weeks to enter. We did also put out a reminder that we are looking to definitely reach tier 3 for the share mission, and we're currently looking to get at least 200 more shares. So we do have 200 weeks to achieve that, but just if anyone would like to share to be able to participate in contributing to that, definitely feel free to. I also will say the job training race is pinned for both X and Facebook, so they're easily accessible. And then, yeah, just make sure that you do get your entries in. And thank you for everyone that's already entered. And we have already achieved 500 travelers submissions. So we're happy to see that everyone has been enjoying the Merchant and Cleric race so far. For those who are interested, the rewards for this race will be delivered on May 22nd after the entry period ends. And then I know people are perhaps wondering about Gertrude Cup race rewards, and those will be delivered this week, this Wednesday. So you can look forward to those rewards then for Gertrude Cup race. So along with that, we did announce Restore of All Chapter 8. As noted in the trailer, there was originally a Part 1 and Part 2 in the JP version of the game, but for the global version, Part 1 and Part 2 will both be released this Wednesday. So you can look forward to that. We only just showed off Part 1 of the trailer to not show Part 1 of the chapter to not spoil anything, but we will also be
I like one of the main 8
trailer
characters, Nicola,
week
the
on
Christmas
socials.
girl.
You can also look forward to the Gate of Orsa being a new Explorer dungeon, and as noted, there will be the Brilliant Hollow series weapons, and you'll be able to enhance each of those weapons level 4 and equip 2 Souls of Wars and 2 Souls of Mastery to each weapon. So we hope everyone looks forward to that. Most excitingly, we did announce, obviously, Elrica will be arriving this Wednesday as a Traveler of Memories, along with Alaune. So both the Adora sisters will be arriving this Wednesday to Octopath COTC. Elrica and Alaune will be featured on 4 Guiding Lights. There will be a Step Up Traveler of Memory, Elrica, which will be a paid Ruby Guiding Light featuring Elrica, and there'll be a 50% chance that the 5-star Traveler guaranteed in slot 10 on Step 5 will be Elrica, and then there'll also be a free Ruby Guiding Light. Similarly, there will also be a paid Ruby Guiding Light for Alaune, and there will also be a free Ruby Guiding Light for Alaune. Unfortunately, for all 4 of these Guiding Lights, there will be shared fragments between all of them. So you can trade 150 fragments Alaune, Elrica, or 200 fragments, 200 memory fragments for Alaune or Elrica's Sacred Seal. So as we noted, one of the very cool things about Elrica is she is a skilled warrior that can switch between 2 different styles, that being Monarch style and Warrior style, and the effects of those skills are different based on
I really hope someone pointed out they have pronounced Elrica wrong like this entire time.
Warrior, she will raise her own sword damage dealt by 30% and grant damage limit up, effect 50,000, which is one of her support skills. And her other support skill, we'll see that when she's in Monarch, she'll gain 1 tenacity point when using the battle skill. And tenacity points can be used to enhance the effects of some skills, which includes even double casting. And so she does have quite a few skills here that you can see that obviously have different effects based on if she is in Monarch or Warrior style. And as with many of her skills, if she does consume tenacity points, there is additional effects, including activating the skill twice, which is really nice for some of her skills specifically. As also noted, her ultimate right here will deal physical sword damage to a single foe potency 525 and exploit light and dark weakness damage calculation based on physical sword attack. Within Monarch style, raise physical attack and elemental attack of the entire front row by 10% for 2 turns. And then for Warrior, it will be 50% more potent. For EX Alaune, as we noted, EX Alaune is now, for her EX job, a dancer. And with her skills, she is able to support the entire party. And most importantly, there's her battle skill Invigorating Prayers, which will raise BP recovery amount of all allies by 1. This skill will be ended if another action is performed, she's rendered unable to act, or her SP runs out. The continued SP cost is 220, but as noted, when you do boost the skill, the SP cost will be reduced. So you can reduce it all the way down to 100, I believe, as we showed in gameplay, which will really help with that skill continuously being able to be used and being able to grant all allies some BP. In addition, she also does have some potent ice attacks. And she also has some skills that will bring her back to the back row, and so she doesn't endure too much damage, which is really nice. EX Alaune's ultimate, Tomorrow's Hope, level 10, will grant all allies automatic revival, and this revival will see allies revived at 25% of max HP, and this will trigger immediately if an ally is incapacitated, and the count does not increase when stacked. So just a really nice way to get a revival on everyone, basically, and it will also revive anyone who's already been incapacitated too, which is really nice. In addition, we did announce for Besorval Finale, there'll be 3 special login bonuses, rewards all players between the 24th and the 26th. So you can look forward to that. You'll be able to receive 200 rubies, 100 EX Alaune Guidestones, and 100 Elika Guidestones between the 24th and the 26th this week. In addition, as we just featured on stream, and we're very lucky with our guidance specifically, there will be the celebrating the end of Besor of All Hopes guide, which will be once only. And this will be a free Ruby 10 guide, which will be 300 rubies, with 1 5-star traveler guaranteed in slot 10. This will include chance encounters, championing memories, and traveler memories released up until the 24th, excluding EX Alaune and Elika. And so the only travelers that will not be available in this will be crossover travelers, Sacred Blaze travelers, seasonal EX travelers, and as mentioned, EX Alaune and Elika themselves. As noted, this will be a one-time only guide, but I know there's a lot of excitement for this one-time guide, and I'm very excited to see who everyone gets as their 5-star traveler. As noted, we did note there is 7 Besor of All finale packs that will be available from the 24th to the 22nd, and so as you guys can see them here. And then we also did note too that there will be a Awakening Stone pack.
No, I just don't have much to talk about because they are just reviewing the stuff right now that we already know. So
as I mentioned before, I'm excited for these seal packs myself personally.
I guess I just don't read the comment as much, so that's probably why you would think I'm muted.
There will be some new additions to the adversary log, so you'll be able to take on an array of new adversaries, including one that's very fit in, I would say, for the debut of Elika and EX Alaune. So I hope everyone looks forward to that. And in addition, on the 24th, Nina Lama will be added to Chance Encounters, and Renews Awakening Stone will be added to the Awakening Stone Shard Exchange. In addition, there will be some new special tasks. Most importantly, players will be able to claim 100 rubies if you do complete the Master of All story, along with some other worthy rewards that are listed right there. There will also be some additions to the story log, including Master of All, Chapter 3 and Chapter 4 will now be able to be viewable in the story log, along with some traveler stories, including Scarecrow, Theo, and Millard. And I believe some other 3-star and 4-star travelers are going to be added to for those who are curious. And obviously, we do have everything listed here for the 2.10 update. As noted, we did announce that maintenance will begin 2 hours earlier than usual for the 2.10 update, beginning at 5 UTC on the 24th, which will be about 10 p.m. here on the West Coast, 10 p.m. PT. So just to let you guys know, maintenance will begin in 2 hours earlier than expected for the 2.10 update. So just to let everyone know. And then we did announce on May 1st, there will be the Unit of Chosen Therion / Kurjes Guiding Light, which will be the same as our previous Union of Chosens in terms of the Guiding Light details specifically. But for those who are looking forward to potentially getting Therion or Kurjes, this is a great opportunity with their Guiding Light. In addition, there'll also be a guidance and promotion for Therion and Kurjust from the 1st until the 7th. Lastly, we did excitedly announce that Ogen will also be arriving as a new traveler, and they will be arriving on May 8th. Some of you may recognize Ogen from the original Octopath Traveler 1. And so it is very exciting to see their debut in Octopath COTC as they were part of Elfin's Tale. As noted, the really cool thing about Ogen is he is a talented apothecary who can deal very potent ice and axe damage when he's near death, and he does have some skills that can incapacitate himself a bit, so that he can buff and heal his allies, but he can also be at low HP. And one of his support skills right here is self-preservation. We'll see that he has an HP barrier after using the battle skill. So that helps a lot too in making sure that he's not completely knocked out at low health. And the HP barrier is pretty potent. As you guys can see, it's 75% of the user's max HP, which is really nice. And then as noted, many of his axe and ice skills are more potent the lower his health is. With the potency often being doubled at max when his HP is his lowest, when his HP is at 10% or lower. But yeah, as noted, there was quite a bit of excitement here for Ogen here too, because they are a great axe and ice damage dealer. As noted, they will be featured on 2 guiding lights. There'll be the Fortune Step Up Chosen Traveler Ogen, which will be a paid Ruby guiding light, with Step 5 guaranteeing the 5-star Traveler in slot 10, with a 50% chance to guide Ogen. And then there'll be the Chosen Traveler Ogen, which will be a free Ruby guiding light, and you can trade 150 fragments Ogen for Ogen's Sacred Seal. Lastly, we did note there will also be several new special tasks available from May 8th to May 22nd that we hope everyone looks forward to. And lastly, we did announce you can catch us for our very next Tavern Talk on May 20th, 2 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m. UTC. So you can catch us then to learn more about the 2.11 update and everything else that is in store for Octopath COTC. And as for any other announcements, we just ask that everyone keeps an eye out on socials and in-game notices until our very next Tavern Talk.
But does
Yes,
Ogen
Alex,
want
tell us
more
real.
HP to have a better HP barrel, or does less HP to get?
So, with that being said, we do want to thank everyone
Neither.
for hanging out here in chat and for
Oh, I guess if
having
anything, I guess
a
you
lovely Tavern Talk here.
you
I'd
want to
say
focus on getting
there's
magic stat on
a pretty
Ogen
good
because
Tavern
he
Talk
is an
compared
ice
to all things
DPS.
that we
Like
got to announce today.
he
The
is
fact
good
that
as
we were
support,
able
but
to
he's
announce
also a
10
very
giveaway
strong
winners,
ice DPS
and
too.
then
So
also just had some very
focus on
incredible
magic
luck
because Ogen already can bring himself
with
down to
some of our
75% health
guidances
very
on
easily
stream,
thanks to his
and I
passive.
know limit specifically
So just focusing on
really,
magic is
really
fine. No need to
enjoyed
focus on
those.
HP.
Yeah.
But yeah, as usual, we just want to thank everyone as always for hanging out today and for playing Octopath COTC. And I know there's a lot of exciting things in the next 3 weeks, so I hope everyone is excited for everything that's in store. The 2.10 update for Bristol Rebel Chapter 8, which is really exciting. The debut of Elka and EX Alaune, new adversaries, new sale packs, login bonuses, the special Bestower of All guidance, which will guarantee a 5-star traveler. Many exciting things on the way. And Ogen, who can't forget Ogen? So once again, I just want to thank everyone for hanging out here and for once again making it a great Tavern Talk. So yeah, we'll see everyone soon and hope everyone has a great rest of their April and early May. And we'll see everyone on May 20th for our next Tavern Talk. All right. See you guys.
Bye, guys.
Yeah, recap's over. Hi. I'll try to get Elga video out by tomorrow, so so it's not too late. But that's it for now. Thank you for watching the stream. Bye bye.